But also the process of writing this record, it was a bit more organised, is probably the right word for the first record.
Yeah.
But this one was much more loose, and it was literally, we'd say, okay, I'll see you next Tuesday.
Yeah.
I'll be up next Tuesday. Rob would put some sort of groove together or some sort of soundscape together or a few chords. And I'd literally, as I'm driving up in the car, because we've got to drive over the mountains from where I am in Swansea to Porth, got to come up over this huge mountain. And since the first album, they put all those big wind turbines.
Oh, the wind turbine, yeah.
So as you're driving over the mountain, it almost looks like a strange, but it's the kind of
like
juxtaposition.
Yeah,
it's like there's an alien world. You get
Yeah.
juxtaposition of the beautiful green, lush, rolling hills, and then these big kind of War of the Worlds type structures. So all of that would kind of feed into where I was thinking, and I'd come into the studio, Rob would play something, and I would literally I'd go into the booth and start singing some words.
Yeah, just ad-lib, isn't it?
And just ad-lib.
Yeah.
So most of, and this might be for good or for bad, we haven't quite worked that out yet, but most of the lyrics were in the moment as a direct response to the chords I was hearing. And some of the chords were not typically, chordal progressions.
Yeah.
Musically, some of them were kind of discordant and clashy, but it was just literally my response to Rob's music.
Yeah. No, and then say we would do those sort of ad-libs and, sort of long sort of, they were ad-libs. And then I would take them, and sometimes I would take out all the music, leave the vocal and rewrite the chords underneath.
Yeah.
Or even play with the vocal and cut and move, and it's, that's part of the reason why it's taken so long to make, really, that it's gone through a lot of processes. Versions. And I think, it's nice to have that sometimes. I think, but we come into a limit of how much time we can spend on it. But I think it's nice to have that time where you can go back almost like a year later and go, right, this track is a weak track, this needs to be redone, and I'd rip it all apart or whatever, and we'd rewrite and rework. But I think where we are with it now, I think it's
good. It's had enough honing and tinkering.
Yeah.
And we want the album out before we're dead.
Yeah, that would help. But no,
Well, it would help us.
Yeah, it would.